it's much later on in the day from you seeing me do that little egg and avo situation. I haven't eaten since then, which was around 11, so I'm feeling a little bit peckish now. I've got Nando's on the way. I haven't had Nando's in forever, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. So Uber Eats is gonna do what Uber Eats does. But while I was in the kitchen, I remembered this. Remember how long ago I got this? I got this like 3 weeks ago at this point, and I still haven't opened it. I'm only just opening it now, and because it's the first time I'm going to be tasting this chocolat Nova salted caramel and cashew salted caramel, cashew and chili, I thought maybe let me just try it on here and let you know what my first thoughts of it are. There's something that I bought that I want to also, this is dark chocolate. So as you can already tell, the girl is very dark. I'm so excited. My mouth is watering. But there is also something that I want to share with you guys that I've bought. So we're going to take out the whole first layer of the chocolate. I'm going to take out the whole first layer so that we can seal it up like that and put it back on the inside. There you go. Probably the next time I look at this chocolate will probably be a month from now. Who knows? I don't know. But I'll just put these 3 pieces on here just in case I want some a little bit later on when I have a beverage. Okay. Let's taste them. Okay. It's Saturday today, and I literally have been in the house all day. Let's taste this. Smells like dark chocolate. Smells very rich and dark, exactly like dark chocolate. Very fine small pieces of cashew nuts. I thought they would be a lot more pronounced than that. I was thinking Cadbury, you know, the slabs of chocolates in my head, how thick and how big some of the nuts are. Anyway, so let's taste this. It says this product contains soya and cashew nuts and is made in a factory that contains peanuts and cow's milk. Our dark chocolate is gluten-free and dairy-free, and our cocoa is ethically sourced. It's really good. It's really good. It's delicious. I can taste the chili. The peanuts as well. It's good. It's good. I know that dark chocolate is not for everyone because of how bitter it is, but I like dark chocolate. As much as I like milk chocolate every now and again, but if I had to pick between the two, I'll always pick dark chocolate over milk chocolate. But I wanted to support the brand, and that's why I bought this one and this one and that one. So I bought these two, and this one is a milk chocolate, so we'll give it a try on a different day. But this dark one, really good. It's really good. It's really good. I had to buy another box because I go through these a lot quicker. Honey, honey. a lip oil that Naledi kept on recommending. Not sure if that's... We'll see. Hey everybody. It is a Sunday. It's the very next day. From what you just saw, I literally just came from the shops. Had to pick up a couple of things from Woolies, you know, salads for the week, fruits for the week. Had to go pay some things, you know, adulting. And yeah, just to peruse around the shops. I really like to peruse around the shops if I'm in the mood for it when I wake up very early in the morning before it gets busy. Like it's currently 12:30 and I'm back and I'm done. And the plan this afternoon is to either finish off Monster, the Ed Gein story, which I have thoughts. But we'll talk about that one. So yeah, I was just gonna go pick up a couple of things and now I'm back and I wanted to show you. This is the moment where I'm going to sit down with you and have a little heart-to-hearty about this next thing. And I wanted to show you what I've gotten recently in the last couple of days. It's been a couple of days and it's time. About this, I spoke about this in the last vlog and I'm actually going to drop a vlog today. And so finally, a few weeks ago, I said that I was going to buy something and... We bought it. No, it says I stole it, but it's not what you think. It's not in your phone. Here's my phone. Very happy. Oh, at the back of my phone, it's a picture of me and the ultimate fave, but also my younger brother. He draws. He's really good at freehand drawing and animation. Not only does he draw, but he's really good with animation digitally and all of that as well. So I had him draw. There was another one that I had with Khanya as well, with my little sister, but mom took it. So now I just have this one. I have this little corner where I can put in something that Khanya has done for me. I'm working on that. But for now, my little brother drew this for me. He knows that I really like... lately, I talk about anime quite a lot, but not only that, I like anything Asian, you know, Japan, Korea, love it. And he did a little like shop. It's so cute. So no, it's not a phone anyway, but I did. If you've been following me for a while, you will know that I mentioned that I would get it, and I got it. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm finally opening it up. I picked it up, I think, about 3-4 days ago at this stage. And I've been ruminating about it after I picked it up. And on that day, I was supposed to go alone and pick it up. Naledi came with me. And when we were there, the plan was just for her to accompany me. And then I was going to accompany her to go pick up something else. She eventually decided to get it herself. I think FOMO was hitting her and she was like, should I get it? And she got it. So I picked mine up and she picked hers up on the same day, which is kind of what we did the last time we bought cameras as well. We bought 2 cameras. I bought myself a camera and she bought herself a camera on the same day. And it was that time again. But anyone who knows me personally knows how much I love tech, gadgets, things, right? But I think about things before I buy them, especially things that are very costly. This is an expensive camera and I really had to think about it. In my catalog of cameras, I think this is the 3rd most expensive and I had to really think about it, and I did for a long time. I started seeing the Osmo Pocket 3 on some content creators that I watch from overseas. So I started seeing it early last year, sometime there, right? And I was like, damn, this is a nice camera. But it wasn't really spoken about much in South Africa. But I would just keep quiet and watch videos on it. And I loved how small it was. And as somebody how small it is. as somebody who doesn't really like drawing attention to me when I'm out and about, this is the perfect size, you know, and I jump easy, and we'll open it and we'll see. But that's what I loved about it. Ooh, my camera says I've got 3 minutes. Give me a second. Let me switch this up. It's something that I had been thinking about for quite some time. And I spoke to Naledi about it, and I'd had a back and forth with her about it. And then I started seeing a lot of creators this side pick it up. And I'm like, okay. I need to get this camera. I need this camera in my stable of tech stuff that I have. I need it. I want it. And yeah, because I think I pulled a muscle or something, because man, I'm in some pain here. So because I really work hard and I want to reward myself, and it's only once a year where I'll buy something that is super expensive, like a tech thing, a camera, or I'll buy myself maybe I'll get myself a phone, or I'll buy myself a laptop. I know the last big purchase that I made was my MacBook and all of that. So I know that once a year or once every other year, I'm buying something big for myself, and because I work hard and I deserve it. So I'm rambling, but I knew that I was going to get this, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Over the last 3 days, I've been watching a lot of DJI videos and figuring out how I'm going to use this, what's going to happen. I had to download the app on my phone, because apparently you have to download an app to set this thing up. So there's a lot. But in the meantime, I've been wanting and itching to open it. So let's open it and let's see. I can't wait. I'm shaking in my socks because I don't have any shoes on. Lots of papers here. So we've got the bag, and I believe the camera is in there. Okay, cool. Then what do we have in here? We've got something else in here. All right, let's see. All right. This is so exciting. I think something about me, when I'm really excited over something, you'll see my excitement. But when it's something that somebody has done for me, my excitement is palpable, okay? When it's something I've done for myself and it's a big thing like this, I may not look as excited, but I really am. Like, I'm jumping for joy on the inside. And here we are. Oh, man. So excited. See, I'm saying so excited, and I probably don't look it, but here we are. So this is the DJI. Comes in a beautiful, nice bag. Packaging is really nice. All right, so you got the camera here. Look at how tiny this thing is. Look at how tiny that thing is. Look at that. This is sick. I'll never drop it. Actually, that reminds me, I need to insure it. First thing tomorrow, we're doing that. Look at that. Yo, the hun she thinks she is, okay? The hun she thinks she is. So we've got the camera, which is attached to the gimbal, and that's the whole point of the DJI. A lot of people love it because it's just so tiny. It's got a gimbal. Its stabilization is insane based on all the videos that I've watched. And here is your viewing window, right? So this turns right. But the camera is not on. Oh, it's on. Oh, now it's off. So when I turned it, as you can see, I'm turning it, it switches the camera on. Hi, hello. But we're not doing that. So it's switching off, and I still need to figure it out. So I need to be careful with this. So that's the camera right there. Then we've got an extension kind of extra battery pack, also extension panel, which comes with the camera here. It comes with the creator combo. So this is the creator combo, and it's got all these extra features. And what you can do is clip it onto the camera like so. Yeah. And there it is. I've got the mic, the infamous DJI microphone. Very nice. And with the mic, we've got the, do they call it a horseshoe? This on the inside there for the wind, for noise and noise reduction. while you're outside. If you're filming outside, I'm not going to take these out, but if you're filming outside and all of that, this is great. You can attach it to you here, your person. You can attach it to your person here, or you can also connect it to the camera when it's in its thing. There's just a lot going on here. Yeah, lots going on. So we've got also another miniature tripod, as you can see. So this attaches to this, and it's a tripod, and you can put it on a stand. Super cool. Oh my gosh, there's just so many gadgets in here. Yeah, but for the most part, that is what's in there. And in the box, we have got the pouch where you can put the camera in the pouch to protect it, right? So you don't have to put everything back in the box. You can literally put the camera in the pouch to protect it, and that is super cool. Right, so let me figure this out, charge all that needs to be charged so I can play around with it, and yeah, we'll take it from there. But this is big for me. I'm very proud of myself for all of this, and I knew that I would get it, and I made sure that I did, and I did, and I'm happy about it. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, all of that, and then I'm probably going to spend the afternoon figuring it out, charging everything I need to charge, all of this, that, and the other. And yeah, it needs an SD card as well, and I had to go out and buy an SD card, so I'm gonna insert that somewhere here on the side. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Let me focus on this. This is serious. This is a big deal, and I need to think straight properly while I do. All right, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm in the midst of making myself an iced coffee. Glorious. It's been a rather difficult 2 hours for me. I've been crying quite a bit, and when you find out why, you'll be like, I don't really, what's wrong with you? Let's talk about a show on Netflix, okay? I'm wearing my glasses because I'm really hiding my eyes. I have been crying, and during the time that I was crying, my sister called me, and I told her about the show, and I told her about this particular episode that absolutely broke me. And the irony is, this is not a show that you would expect someone to cry in, right? Or cry while watching. I bawled. And I think it's largely because I'm an empath, and I'm very soft when it comes to people sharing their struggles, especially when it comes to mental health. See, I'm gonna cry again because I'm fresh off of watching it. I think I should have just waited, let it sit in, and then I'll talk to you about it. But no, you know what? It's fine. Let's do this, okay? That's good. I just finished watching the 3rd season of the Monster series on Netflix. And if you're familiar with the Monster series by Ryan Murphy, the first one was about Jeffrey Dahmer, the second one was about the Menendez brothers, and the third one is the one I just finished, about a serial killer by the name of Ed Gein. And he was labeled as a prolific serial killer in the early 1900s towards, he was born, I think, in the early 1900s, and then towards that period and time. And he is one of the, as somebody who loves true crime, and I find a fascination with serial killers. Like, why? You know, it's just maybe a fascination with human psychology and wanting to know why people do what they do, and blah blah blah, and you know, people's reactions and all of that, and blah blah blah, right? The human mind I find extremely fascinating. That's why I'm going to be studying psychology. And I find the lives of serial killers, why they do what they do, the fact that they collect trophies, the fact that I find that kind of stuff interesting. However, Ed Gein is one of the more frightening serial killers. Like, dark, man. This man did dark things, okay? So I watched Monster, and I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. Is it my favorite one out of the three? I'd like to say I think the Menendez brothers is my favorite one, and then probably Ed Gein, and then Dharma, right? But it is dark. I'm recommending this show with a very big disclaimer. It's very, very dark. If you are not somebody who watches horrors or finds fascination in things like this, or serial killers or whatever, please don't watch it. I'm literally telling you, please don't watch it. My sister kept on calling me like, should I watch it? Should I watch it? And I was just like, don't watch it, because there are things that happen in there that the camera doesn't shy away from showing us, the viewers, that might make you throw up, this is the first dark series that I've had to watch while taking breaks in between, and for days, right? I started watching this almost a week ago, and typically anything dark, true crime, horror, whatever, I can sit through it, right? Even if it's a series, I can watch it. Give me the whole day, Saturday, Sunday, I'm watching it, I'm finishing it. This one, hell no. Hell no. It's literally taken me 6 days to watch it. And it's not something I would recommend if you are easily spooked, if you are easily triggered, especially even when it comes to mental health as well. If you are easily squeamish, there's lots of things that happen with skin in that. If you're easily squeamish, I don't recommend it. But if you can take that kind of thing, you and I should be friends, number one. But also, secondly, I highly recommend it. But the reason why I was crying is because episode 7 and 8 addressed Ed Gein's mental illness. And whoever wrote the script for the last 20 minutes of episode 7, where I'll basically tell you where he discovers that he actually has an illness, schizophrenia, right? He's not well, and the doctor is telling him, and he's having his little monologue there. It broke me. It broke me. And look, this is a show. This is probably not how things panned out, right? But I think it really gave a true depiction on how people who struggle with mental illnesses go through periods where they feel misunderstood, where they feel alone, where they even feel, in some cases, subpar human. They just don't feel like they belong or they fit in. It got me with that. He did. So episode 7, I think for me, out of all of them, 7 and 8 were really the hardest ones to watch. And to watch him kind of deteriorate like that was hard to watch. And realize what his sickness was really hard for me to watch. But I recommend it. Oh, I'm glad I got through that. But I really, really do recommend it. It's such a good show. But if you are into that kind of stuff, dark stuff. The reason why I switched on the camera was to tell you about Monster, yes. And I think I probably also, in one of my other vlogs back in the day, I spoke about the Menendez brothers. Sometime last year, I spoke about the Monster series, season 2, Menendez brothers. Brilliant. Well done. Javier Bardem. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Javier Bardem. Okay. What I did want to show you is something, because I need to get rid of these boxes. Over the years, I haven't bought new wine glasses, champagne flutes, and I have lost a lot along the way. So, yesterday, my delivery came in for my wine glasses. Red, 6 white, 6 flutes, and I wanted to show you. Now this, I was lucky to get these ones because I don't know where they would be sold, because I saw these ones in a restaurant that I really love and I go to quite a lot, and I was just like, I love these. And for some reason, something was like, just ask them if they can order these glasses for you, and then you can have them in your house, and then you can, you know what I'm saying, you can pay them. And I ordered them, and they were like, sure. I asked them, is it possible, right? Because I don't think it's something restaurants do typically. You know, we go to the restaurants to eat, right? Okay, I'm not crying anymore, so I'm good. We go to the restaurants to eat, but I asked, I was like, is it possible? Could you guys do me this tiny favor? And they were like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I wanted to show you the glasses that I got. I can. Right. So we got these ones. These are from Chef Sommelier, France, right? And they are crystal glasses, but they're extra strong, right? And it's not the ones where you'd be clinking like cheers and then, you know what I'm saying? They're really good glasses. And I freaking love them. I freaking love them. So these ones, there isn't a particular, a different design from red and white. They literally look the same. However, one is a 45 CL, which is the red, I think. And then the other one is a 35 CL, so it's slightly skinnier, which is for white. And this one is a 45, which is typically for red. So let me show you what they look like, because I do want to wash them. And I washed all my glasses. Well, I don't really have a dishwasher. I don't think it's, but you know, but I wash all my glasses by hand. And this is the red. Doesn't look like that big of a, yeah, understand that, but once I put it next to the white, you'll see, right? So this is the red. Love it so much. And then you have the white, right? You're looking at it, you're thinking, Katleho land, you're playing. They look the same. They're not the same, right? Can you see? I'm trying to move my head away. One is much more rounder, but then this one is much more rounder and wider. Yeah, much more rounder and wider than this one, right? And when they're sitting next to each other, gorgeous. When I'm dressing up the table for my little date nights here in the house, or I'm dressing up the table for my little summer nights where I like to invite my friends over and we cook together and all of that. Pow! I'll show you when they're sitting next to each other, because they look even better. Is that my phone? Oh, it's the glass. Oh, it's the glass. And then finally, flutes. Absolutely love. So freaking stunning. I love them so much. All right, let me show you what they look like. As you can see, that's what they look like. The one on the far left is the white, and then the one in the middle is the red, and then the one on the side is the flute. Gorgeous. So currently right now I literally have, these are my favorite red wine glasses, and I literally have 3 of them left from 4. Okay, that's not so bad, but 3 of them left. Champagne flutes, these are from Carol Boyce, 2 of them left. I had 6 at some point. People come over, we have a good time. Now I've lost my glasses. And then these are just basic beer glasses that I use every day. These are my everyday glasses for my oros, my coffees, whatever. And then these ones are the ones that I have from at home, the whiskey glasses and the tumblers at the top there. They're great. I have those and I freaking love them, so we're good. So I'm going to clear out the space, put these in here because there's space in here, and then put the new glasses here.
not a problem. No. Cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. And nothing can stop me. No. Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize.
Alright. I wanted to show you one last thing before I sit down, snack, and continue to watch The Hunting Wives. I'm in the first episode of The Hunting Wives. Seems quite interesting. I do know that it's based on a book, so that's also exciting. So if you're somebody who writes a lot, or you keep a notebook in your bag, or you study a lot, or you write a lot, or your job entails a lot of note-taking, note-writing, and you're always looking for very reasonable notebooks to find, because notebooks can run into quite crazy numbers in terms of how expensive they can get, i.e. typo. It's crazy. It's about to rain. It's thundering outside, which I'm not complaining. But if you want to find reasonably priced one, different sizes, different decorations, different all of that, I highly recommend Home Essentials. If you've got a Home Essentials near you, we've got a big one near where I stay, and it's not big, but it's got a little bit of everything. You know, home things, kitchen things, stationery things, bedroom decoration. It's got everything, right? I buy my notebooks from there, and I wanted to show you some of the ones that I've picked up just yesterday, actually. These two are great because the colors are absolutely stunning. I love them. But the size, it's an A6 size, and one of them will be living in my bag because I'm always writing down notes about anything and everything. But what I love about this is that it comes with a pen. It comes with a pen that you can just slot in on the side. If you don't even want the pen, you can replace it and change it for another one. But it's actually quite a pretty little pen. It's really nice. Look at that. It's really nice. So I think I'll keep it. And it also looks really nice as well. It's just written note, and you open it and it's lined on the inside. Very, very pretty. This blue one is the exact same, but I'm going to keep that one closed because this is the one we're going to start with. And I normally carry big bags, unless I'm carrying the smaller bags, you know, the camera bag or whatever. But my typical everyday bag is a big bag. It's a big size bag. So, and then I got these ones in my favorite size, A5s. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. How pretty is this color? It's like a little lilac lavender. Lavender is a little bit darker, but a little like a lilac color. Beautiful. And this one's like a sky blue, but almost not even a sky blue, like a mint green. A very faint, light mint green. So pretty. And we'll open one just for the sake of showing you, but it also feels great. It's giving leather, but I know it's not leather. So smooth, so smooth. And this was 80 bucks. I think this was like 76 bucks or something for one. And when you open it, again, lined, and there's date at the top there, memo, date, so lined as well. Beautiful. I love them. I love these. And I love the sizes. I typically would write notes in this as opposed to an A4. And that's just a me thing. Some people, I know if you're studying and all of that, it kind of makes sense to write onto A4 sized notebooks or examination papers. But yeah, these for me, just random note taking. I love them. 80 bucks and 40 bucks. For now, I'm gonna watch The Hunting Wives. Gonna have my little snackety snack for now. Don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Doubt I will have anything for dinner. I'm just not feeling very hungry-ish today. And that's okay. Okay. So what we're doing is we're doing an egg salad, but with a twist. That's why I did these vegetables. They're going to be added to the egg salad, and instead of using mayonnaise, we're going to use yogurt. So I saw this recipe on TikTok. I just altered it a little bit. I did the carrot and the guy did cucumber. I don't have cucumber, so I did the peppers and then the spring onion he also mentioned. And then we're gonna season. I'm gonna put it in here, but the key is to do them separately. So when you're the whites must be done separately to the yolk. But I'll pretty much show you after I peel these eggs. I wanted to say this so that you guys can also try it, because egg salad tends to get really, really basic and boring because it's just egg and mayonnaise and a little bit of seasoning and things like that. But when I saw this version of it, and I'm pretty big on protein and, getting my protein in and all of that, especially recently. So I am trying to have as much protein as required and not have things like bread and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to stay away from bread and all those things. So, yeah, let me peel this up. All right, now that we're done peeling, I'm going to remove the yolk from the egg, from the rest of the egg. So putting the yolk in here, and this is apparently what's supposed to make it creamier. So we hope so, especially with the yogurt. I've got the yogurt here in the back here. Yep. Let's pop it out. Actually, it should just pop out with the finger. Boom. Boom. We're gonna add some sriracha for a little bit of spice. Oh, I haven't used my sriracha box in a long time. Alright, I haven't had sriracha in a while. Jeez. Okay. I think it's actually stuck somewhere, to be honest. And I don't have time. Okay. Some pepper, as much as you want to your heart's content. Some salt. Okay. And then our yogurt. So it's up to you how much yogurt you want to add. I'm gonna do maybe like 1.5 tablespoon. About that much. And then you just kind of mix it in like so, and hope it's not too, yeah. Look at that. How good does that look? Wow. All right, now we bring this one back and we add the veggies, the little extras that we did. Just gonna make it so good. It's gonna make it so good. All right. All right. Bringing it back here. Let's switch on this light. Maybe it might make it better. Yeah, light's making it a teensy-weensy bit better. And now we add our creamy, very creamy egg that doesn't have the mayo, especially if you're somebody who's health conscious right now. Mayo is not the best way to go. So this, I thought, was a brilliant idea. Looks too good. Oh my god, that looks so good. Okay, so let's do a nice lekker taste test, okay? I'm gonna be the only one eating this egg salad, so if you see me dip back into it with the same fork, I'm the only one who's gonna eat it. Alright. So before we make any judgments, I'm the only one who's going to eat this. In the next 2 days, I don't see, or 3 days, even at this rate. No, 2 days. In the next 2 days, I don't see anyone coming into my house. No one's coming into my house. I'm leaving my house, but no one's coming into my house. So, taste. Let's do it. Got a little bit of everything. Got the peppers. Got the spring onion. Man, I'm hungry. Okay, let's go. Fresh, crunchy. The sriracha leaves that little fiery taste at the back of your throat, which is also nice. The freshness of the peppers. I love robot peppers. You know I cook with them all the time. But this is brilliant. This is brilliant. And I love cucumbers. And chances are, if I had a cucumber, I probably would have added it to this with the peppers included. So, wow. So some of this is going to be my dinner, and some of it will be lunch or breakfast tomorrow, late breakfast or early lunch tomorrow, and that's fabulous. Give it a try. If you love sriracha, give it a try. If you love eggs, give it a try. You love peppers, give it a try. Spring onion, give it a try. The spring onion really gives it that freshness, especially when you bite into it. And the carrots as well. Ugh, awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go back to watching Hunting Wives. It is currently 10 to 6, so I'm probably gonna eat around 6:30. And then call it a night. I wanted to talk to you guys about something, but you know what? Maybe in the next vlog. In the next vlog, I will be using the DJI to record that vlog. So that'll be fun. That's going to be an interesting experiment. So anyway, or experience. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit.